Hey folks, this is Vint with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out The Wandering Village. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about $25 or so. When I stress Early Access, that means everything that you're about to see here is subject to change. So this is a small-scale village builder, but it's a little different. You are actually on the back of this giant creature called the Onbu, and yeah, it's a city builder, but it's a little different. So when you start a new game, there's Novice, Adept, and Veteran difficulties. You can customize it to some degree. Villagers in Onbu don't die, no manual saving allowed, but this is, I think, where the game fails a bit. There are other games on the market that have sliders. Look at the Rift Breaker, for example, which is a top-down action RPG. Sliders out the wazoo. It's amazing how you can customize your experience. Dead in Vinland, same thing. I would have loved sliders in this game to customize how quickly villagers, go through food, other things like that. How easy it is to get research. So when you first get into the game, you'll realize that, hey, okay, build huts, tents, whatever. That's typical of a city builder. You're going to be cutting down trees and cutting stone on Onbu's back. And you'll find that your build area is extremely limited. I mean, this creature's back is somewhat big, but it's not like, grand scale city skylines where you're unlocking new territory and new regions as you play. Rather, you kind of have to make do with this really tiny land and be as efficient as possible. On the default settings, I find it very difficult sometimes to get enough food, even though I've got 5 people working on this farm and, 3 people gathering berries from this patch of berry bushes. That's what I mean. Like, I wish sliders were available to offset some of that. And the other things you have to deal with in this game, there's something called poisonous areas, and this is where I kind of don't like. I mean, I like the idea, but I think it's just put together badly. My very first playthrough several months ago, Onbu is this creature that will walk, and you get to decide which direction he goes in. Sometimes you can send out expeditions if they're ready to get nearby resources. I love that. But Onbu gets tired, he gets hungry, he can get infected with the toxic environment if he's in it. And like my playthrough from several months ago, he got tired right in the middle of a stupid poison patch, laid down, and all of this poisonous stuff started appearing on Onbu's back. My villagers got sick. No matter how many people I assigned to cutting down trees, I set the priority, I couldn't keep up with it. And this was in the very beginning of the game. And yes, you can build a tower that gives limited control over Onbu, like you can tell him to run, to lay down, whatever. But I tried doing that. I tried telling him to walk faster through this patch of toxin, and he would not listen to me. I didn't mistreat him in any way up to that point, but he wouldn't listen. So he laid down in this patch, and a bunch of trees turned into poisonous trees, and no matter how quickly you try and cut them down, 3 take their place. It's a nightmare. Like, I think more balance needs given. And like I said, sliders in the beginning of the setup would be great there to limit how much poison actually comes out. There is a research tree. You'll unlock new technologies, village resources, and Onbu technology specifically. There's a lot to do there, which is great. There's a lot more to the game that I haven't seen. But again, that whole lack of control over Onbu thing and just him sleeping in a poison cloud right in the beginning of the game, that just completely turns me off. This was something that I complained about 6 or 7 months ago. I walked away from the game because I was pissed that I couldn't get past it, and here it is again. They didn't change anything. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a while on this game. It's a cute game, don't get me wrong. It's cute, it's fun, I enjoy it, I love the idea of it. But lack of customization options and that whole just not being able to control Onbu for making the stupidest decisions that affect your entire village and wreck your playthrough, that bothers me. He should be a bit more receptive considering that I haven't messed with him at that point or done anything wrong to him. But anyway, this was The Wandering Village. Do check it out. Just keep in mind it's early access. So there you go. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.